What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. I want to give a shout out to brother Corey Holcomb. You know, I'm a big time fan of his. I love the show, man. The 5150 show. Craig, Darlene. It comes on quite late, so when I'm here in Africa, I barely get to see it live, but I love the brother. He's doing some great things. Unfortunately, there's a brother by the name of Spanky Hayes who had some derogatory things to say about Corey Holcomb last week. Now, this interview occurred on another brother that I do support his content, MREC TV. Shout out to the brothers out there in NYC, right? And I know about him basically because he did an interview with Scruncho. Now, if I'm not mistaken, him and Scruncho are either cousins or they're like actual friends. And then obviously Scruncho, the comedian, which I love his comedy, shout out to the brother, strong brother out to the West Coast. He did a show with Corey Holcomb. I love to interview Scruncho and support his stuff. If you ever have a comedy show, I'd love to share it on my platform. The brother's real, okay? Shout out to my brother Scruncho out there, man. The brother's doing this thing, okay? Brother MREC TV was having an interview with Spanky Hayes. And then this happened.
Podcasting really has had no type of laws enforced on the you know better than that side of the game. One thing I definitely want to put out there in the atmosphere of all podcasting, if you got a buster on your show, you can't act like, oh, I didn't know that's what he said. Let me explain something to you, man. We have to take accountability of the people we bring on our show. Stand on it. Don't act like, oh, I didn't know or whatever. Or if somebody out of pocket, cut them off. I'm saying that should be the law. Like if you got somebody on your show and you know they out of pocket, if you don't cut them off, you up with it. You up with it. If somebody out of pocket, I'm not talking about a difference of opinions. A difference of opinions is what makes podcasting worth watching. But when you know somebody is a liar, when somebody is doing stuff for shock value, clickbait type shit, and they talking crazy about somebody else, and you know it ain't true, you up with them, man. Yeah. You up with them. You are part of them. You can't act like you didn't know no more, man. You like, cause I done said stuff about people. I take stories from the internet and I talk crazy about them. I gotta stand on everything I said, which I normally do. And if I make a mistake, I can admit I made a mistake. But you little cake-ass podcasters who bring on these buster mothers for clickbait, you with them. Don't act like you a neutral, oh, we're just a broadcaster or all that shit. No, you bring it on hoes and letting the hoes have an open mic on your podcast. There's a lot of hoes out there talking crazy about not only me, other people that it's easy for them to talk crazy about because words are just words. But I'm saying, like, if I see a homeless talking about me on your platform, you basically are with that homeless. You did that for that nigga to be able to get off on me. That's all I'm saying. Don't act innocent. I remember Pierre had Tasha K on his shit when we was talking crazy. When Tasha K was talking crazy about me, and you let that bitch on there talk about a nigga like me got faggot shit going on. Nigga, you up with that bitch now. So if you see me, don't be like, hey, Corey. No, you up with that bitch. You a bitch now. That's how it go from now on.
So, again, Brother Spanky Hayes says whatever he was saying. I go to the video. and I'm commenting on the video. Obviously, I believe that this brother is definitely lying on Corey Holcomb. And I like sharing videos and sharing stuff. And I actually made a mistake. I actually didn't mean to share this video, but I actually shared the video on my page. Once I realized what I shared, I deleted the post. Because I like Brother MREC TV, and I commented on the post simply because I knew that Corey was going to eventually address it. But I actually shared that post, which I wasn't trying to do. Because I messed with Corey Holcomb heavy. So, and I realized that I had shared on my timeline. After I went and deleted it, okay? Because I can't say I deal with Corey Holcomb and I'm purposely sharing somebody calling a guy gay. So once I realized it wasn't the post I wanted to share, I deleted it, okay? Corey Holcomb addressed MREC TV by saying this.
Never went back and forth with nobody on this internet thing. You know why? Because that's not how we move. But you know what? This is what we're going to do, though. Since you want to mention the homie MREC got hobos on my show. Like, I went to Skid Row and picked a homeless up and put him on he said podcast, but it was a live stream. Let me correct you there. Okay? So you got to get your facts straight. You can't be on these platforms not knowing the difference between a live stream and a podcast. Now, let me school you. Let me educate. Podcast really is the audio form of an interview. And it came from the iPod. Okay? I'm going to now do your research. Now, what I do exclusive interviews. You know that. Don't never say the MREC TVs or MREC or whatever. You know what it is. Everybody know what it is. Now, I could interview who I want, when I want, and let's get to it, right? First and foremost, never chasing no clout. Because if I was, I'd be on the camera. When I do these live shows right here, you see an avatar because I don't care about no camera time. Most of these YouTubers never been live in high school. I always been live.
So Brother MREC TV, he has some receipts. He came, first of all, he didn't appreciate that disrespect because Corey Holcomb was saying, if you bring that person on the platform, you an F-boy. He said some nasty things or whatever. So Brother MREC TV pulls up, and then he actually posts a video of what Corey Holcomb has said about Spanky Hayes first. Let's check that out.
When Broner got his teeth knocked out, them joints flew past us. Them joints had wings. His tooth had wings. They might have landed on our table. So let's not go there. All right? So we're going to put everything in perspective. Now, let's go to, you know what I'm going to do? Let's go to Forgotten Kings TV. Shouts to Sensei Rip, my brother. He put together all the layers to where everything stemmed from. So Corey Holcomb, you want to act like I just put some random homeless dude that was living on Hollywood Boulevard like he was down and out. Nah, that's not the case. Like that's what MREC is out here doing. I'm going to Skid Row, picking up homeless and hobo. You said that's never the case. Never got to do that. I turn down interviews. I got so much going on with movies and TV shows. I'm not even there. I let these have it. All these dudes took my style with this whole interview thing and this content thing. Run the lights up. I'm only going to talk facts here. We laying out the facts, and then let's go to the fact tapes. That's what we're going to call it. We ain't going to call it receipts. We're going to call them the facts tapes. All right? Let's go to Forgotten Kings TV real quick. And we're going to show Corey Holcomb going in on Spanky Hayes. Right? Because they want to paint this narrative. They want to rewrite history and try to make up rules how this thing go. First of all, I dictate what moves on this internet. Why? Because I was doing this before everybody. Do your homework. Never got a clout chase. How the god of the internet got a clout chase? Are you crazy? Ask anybody how the world know Gene Dale. When Gene Dale broke his story going in on Diddy, where you think that came from? All these that's using this Gene Dale content, that's my old work. And I heard what those said too. I got you. Say less. Dudes that's interviewing Gene Dale now, say less. Like, listen, we gonna get to everybody, but let's go to Forgotten Kings TV. I ain't got time to talk no more. We dealing with the fact tapes.
So let me just say this, right? Because you know, I'm very fond of Corey. I support a lot of YouTubers. I support MREC TV because MREC TV, you know, him, let me say, Shig Smooth, Forgotten Kings TV. So these guys cover celebrities. That's their niche, right? I mean, I cover celebrities, but they cover celebrities more like quick clips, like breaking news when it first happens. That's their special. They got a lot of views. So when this happened, and he said it about Corey Holcomb, what MREC TV did is he clipped that particular part and titled that about what the guy said about Corey Holcomb. He also did it by what the other guy was saying. So he was talking about other people, Nick Cannon, I think, or other comedians, Mike Epps. You know, he was talking about a whole bunch of comedians, but the one that did some good numbers for the most part was Corey Holcomb. Now, here's my personal take on it. If somebody came on someone's platform and that person was saying O'Shea is gay, he's in a relationship with Tyler Perry, the person that brought that individual onto the platform, if I'm really gonna be honest, I probably would feel some type of way about that person, because I'm like, you know, damn. But I don't know if Corey Holcomb knows the guy. I don't know if they've ever talked before. I'm not sure if they have some kind of relationship, like a business relationship. I'm not sure. But I'm probably gonna go out on a limb and say MREC TV doesn't know Corey Holcomb personally. And he also said that he got a text message from somebody in this camp. But again, you know, like I said, you put that out there, even though he was addressing the guy, I see where Corey is offended. At the same time, with MREC TV, he covers celebrities. Maybe he didn't know that Spanky Hayes was going to say that. I'm pretty sure he didn't. And he did say, what do you mean when he said that? I feel like what Corey Holcomb wanted him to do was be like, look, don't talk about Corey. Now, if it was on my platform, and I'm actually a supporter of brother Corey Holcomb, I'm not gonna if somebody were to come onto my show and be like, man, I want to talk bad about Corey, I'm not putting the video out there. I'm stopping the video right there, because I'm gonna tell you we're not talking about Corey or whatever. Just because I can't say I rock with Corey and I'll put out that kind of stuff. But MREC TV, he probably don't have no relationship with Corey Holcomb at all. So he like, you know, to me, look, the dude said it, you're a celebrity. Guy said that, you know, hey, this is your situation. And obviously looking at the brother Spanky Hayes, he's nobody really, I don't believe him at all. But again, you know, that's what's going on between the two of them. And maybe I'm missing some information, but I definitely can see why Corey felt like, all right, well, look, you let the guy say this about me, so you're guilty too. And yeah, I would feel some kind of way. But again, when I look at the brother's page, MREC TV, you know, he's not the kind of guy being like malicious in any of this stuff. He just reports, you know, like I said, this person said this, and you know, Corey is a celebrity, so Corey names gets views, and just like Forgotten TV and all the other things. Basically, it's all love. Like I said, both of them, you know, I really rock with brother Corey Holcomb. Again, you know, we don't always agree on everything with his content, but you know, I support his show. He's my favorite podcast out there. But I do think that this most likely will be able to be resolved, like I said, and it don't have to get, you know, too out of hand or anything, because, you know, hey, the dude said something, yeah, and maybe it could be resolved, guys. So what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.